Have you ever left your house, locked the door carefully, walked a few steps away, and then felt it? That sudden, cold whisper in your mind. What if the door isn't really locked? What if the stove is still on? You remember turning the key. You remember seeing the flame go out. And yet, your heart starts racing. An invisible anxiety grips you, urging you to turn back, just to check one more time, and maybe one more after that. Welcome to the inner world of obsessive-compulsive disorder. We often praise perfection as a virtue, being careful, responsible, thorough. But for some people, perfection is not a goal. It is a glass cage. Inside that cage lives an invisible dictator, one that demands certainty, control, and absolute safety. Its name is OCD. This is not a story about people who simply like things tidy. This is a story about minds exhausted from fighting fear every waking hour. If you or someone you love feels like a puppet pulled by uncontrollable thoughts, this video is for you. We live in a culture that casually throws the word OCD around. Someone organizes their desk. I'm so OCD. Someone double-checks their work. Total OCD. But that isn't OCD. The difference is not order. The difference is pain. A person who enjoys cleanliness feels relief and satisfaction after tidying up. A person with OCD does not feel relief. When someone with OCD washes their hands for the 5th, 10th, or 20th time until the skin cracks and bleeds, they are not chasing cleanliness. They are running from terror. The action is not voluntary. It is compulsive. Psychologists often describe OCD as the disorder of doubt. It steals your ability to trust yourself. You see the door locked, but your brain questions your eyes. You feel your hands are clean, but your brain says, what if they aren't? Living with OCD is like driving a car whose alarm system keeps screaming danger even when the road is clear. You are not broken. Your alarm system is overactive. So let's talk about what's actually happening inside the brain. What OCD is really doing in the brain. Deep inside the brain is a structure called the amygdala, our internal smoke detector. Its job is simple: detect danger and keep us alive. When the threat is real, this system works beautifully. But in OCD, the alarm malfunctions. This creates a vicious cycle, often described as the OCD loop. Obsessions, intrusive thoughts, images, or urges that appear without permission. Anxiety. The body reacts as if the danger is real. Heart racing, tension, panic, compulsions. Behaviors or mental rituals performed to reduce the fear. Temporary relief. The anxiety eases briefly. At its heart, OCD is about the desperate need for absolute certainty. 100% safety. 100% control. Zero risk. But life doesn't work that way. Both Eastern philosophy and Stoicism teach the same truth. Uncertainty is unavoidable. Trying to eliminate all risk is like building a wall against the ocean. The higher the wall, the harder the waves crash. Healing begins not by eliminating uncertainty, but by learning to coexist with it. A final truth to remember. You are not your thoughts. You are not your diagnosis. The fact that these thoughts cause you distress means you care deeply. You have been fighting an invisible battle for years, quietly, bravely. That is strength. The glass cage of perfection may not shatter overnight, but the door is already opening. Freedom doesn't come from certainty. It comes from trust in yourself and in your ability to live despite uncertainty. If this video resonated with you, and you're looking for a space where the mind is explored without judgment, consider subscribing to the channel. Here, we don't label, we listen, understand, and heal. May your mind find stillness. May you find courage in imperfection. And may you remember, even in your most anxious moments, you are worthy of peace.